Hi, good evening to you all. Today I am presenting to you the beginning Greek lesson 6, which is based on the material that is prepared by one of the Greek professors at Africa International University by the name Professor Samuel Ngewa. And of course, it is co authored by he's a student, former student, but now a senior lecturer here at Africa International University by the name Dr. Nathan Joshua. So, as you know, this is actually for my beginning Greek students at ETC in Ethiopia for the online students. Since this video is going to be posted online on YouTube, maybe anyone can sneak in and find this lesson helpful. So that means it is not limited to them alone, but primarily it is intended for them. So, yes, my beginning Greek students, how are you doing? How have you been? As you remember, this is our lesson 6. We've been looking at the different Greek tenses. We've looked at the present tense, future tense, and the perfect tense, as well as the aorist. The aorist tense, of course, in its regular form, which we called it first aorist. So, have in mind all those concepts and to keep building on it, now we will dive into lesson 6. Lesson 6 is going to be on the topic of the two other tenses, and actually, this lesson is going to be the final lesson on the Greek tenses. And don't forget, when I say the final, I mean in terms of the the one mood that we've been looking at and the one voice that we were looking at. That is the indicative active form. So, without much say, let me go straight to the imperfect and the aorist tense lesson for today. It is lesson 6. So this is a good thing. What you need to do, you need to keep going back to your initial lessons, because all the lessons build on the initial primary and the basic concepts that you have already introduced to in the previous lessons, like lesson 1 specifically, and then lesson 2, and of course lesson 3. Very important. Yeah, you understand what I mean, my ETC students, that we have looked at several rules when it comes to conjugating the verbs. So that's what I mean. Don't forget about the rules of the contracting verbs, and don't forget about the rules about the scheming sigma, the sigma that keeps changing when it's combined to certain vowels. And consonants, and also don't forget about the augments and the lengthening, and all it has to do with the changings in the form. So now, as we do in a usual case, let me start with vocabulary memorization. So here are the vocabularies for lesson 6. Here you have the first vocabulary for you: I roll, I take away, or I remove. Or it also means I rise or I lift. Hamartano, from you may know this from your previous, maybe you might have heard it from other people say hamarthia, so sin. So hamartano. Why am I reading with the H sound at the beginning of this word? Is because of the rough breathing. It indicates or signals that I should you know, start with the H sound here. So the sound changes. So whenever you see rough breathing, remember that there is a signal that tells you that the pronunciation changes. So it's not amarthano, it is hamartano. I sin. So it is a verb, okay? It's an action. Hamarthia, hamartema, hamartolos. So this is an adjective. Hamartolos, sinful. And then apotenesco, apotenesco, I die. And then this is a good place to talk about the lengthening. You see, it is apo and tenesco. So what you see here is a compound verb, isn't it? Apo, tenesco, I die. So that's why here you have it's from apo and tenesco. Baleo, I throw or I cast. Gnosco, I know. Gnosis, knowledge, and gnostos, known. Dokimazo, I test or I examine. And then you have doikemeion, examination. And egero, I rise, I wake, like aero. Then irotao, I ask, I request. Eurosco, I find. Taumazo, I marvel. Tauma, wonder. Taumatios, wonderful. And then you have a kind of preposition here, kata, when kata is used with the accusative case. So we'll talk about the cases in a moment. So kata with the accusative case means according to, and when kata is used with the genitive case, it means against. And then here we have kata gnosco. Kata gnosco, I condemn. And kata, it is from kata and gnosco. This is also a compound verb. And you also have here lambano, I receive. Liteo, I lack. Catalepeo, I leave. Mantano, I learn. Meneo, I remain. Miseo, I hate. Nikao, I overcome. Oikodomeo, I build. Homologeo, I confess. Homologia, confession. Peneo, I drink. Pisteu, I believe. Tireu, I keep. Tuflo, I blind, I make blind. Tuflos, blind. And faino, I shine. Okay, these are the vocabularies for this lesson.